27. Now we're going to learn about toilets. Where does it go? Where does it come from? As you can see, here's a toilet. Now, it's obviously not going to work by today's standards. It's kind of half-assed, but for the most part, at least I can give you a demonstration of how this works. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flush the toilet and explain to you where the water goes to and how it actually gives you a nice flush. Now, to use an analogy, let's say I take a straw and I put a straw into a cup of water and I put my thumb over the tip of it. And when I pull that straw out, all the liquid that I just put that straw into is going to stay in the straw. But now once I release my thumb from the tip of that straw, it's going to dump all that liquid out, replacing it with the same volume of liquid. That's a flush. It's an immediate flush which is going to transfer that liquid to air. Same concept with the toilet. When I flush and all my waste and water goes down through this toilet into the floor, it's going to dump itself into the drainage system. And here's my soil stack, which is attached at some point to the sewer line. And this sewer line is always going to be open to soil stack. It's always going to be allowing for the system to breathe. So that way, when everything dumps down there, with that analogy I use with the straw, it's going to allow for all that air to be pulled through the soil stack, and it's going to pull the air through here, giving it a nice smooth flush. Now sometimes you may have to flush twice, and that could be because maybe the soil stack gets clogged up with leaves or snow or whatever. I guess it could be a dietary issue. In that case, you may want to chill out on your eating habits. But in any case, here's how the toilet works. Now, I usually have a volunteer, but because this is going to be on YouTube, probably not a very good idea. So here's my demonstration. As I'm filling up the toilet, you'll see that when the tank gets filled with water, that's 1.6 gallons of water on a standard toilet today. The older ones were 3 gallons. I got this 1.6 gallons of water. That's a lot of weight. Once I open up the opening down here to this throat, when I release this, it's going to allow for all the water to pass through all the weakest path of resistance, which would be any opening. You got an opening here on the rim, so you're going to allow for the cleaning of the rim. And I can comfortably do that. I've never used this toilet before, so I don't recommend doing this at home. But the rim will get cleaned out. At the same time, all the water, you'll see that this water line here is going to be the same as the inside here. So it's going to seek its own level. So because you've got this water seal in here, it's not going to allow for the methane gas to travel back through there because, again, you have a water seal. So your methane gas is always going to be going up through your soil stack 24/7. But at the same time, the water can't get over this hump. And so what happens is when the water spills over, it creates a siphoning effect. And as it creates that siphoning effect going through these chambers in this toilet, it's then going to create it's going to suction all the water in the waste and dump it into the waste system. And that's essentially how your toilet works.